Welcome to our trip to Denmark. We spent an amazing week on Funen Island. We rented a really cute red wooden cabin, which was beautifully decorated, and it even had a fireplace. And on the first day we had a lot of travel, so we just spent a quiet night and walked at the beach. It was a small beach with a lot of weed, but Nala loved it so much. She got to play there twice a day and she was one happy camper. She had the best time. So on our first morning in Denmark, we started the day with some cinnamon buns and drommeskage, which is a traditional Danish pastry with coconut and caramel, and it was perfect. Then we head over to Bogense, which was really close to our cabin, and we explored this northern fisherman's town, and it was really cute. We noticed a lot of decorations in the windows. A lot of people have these funny decorations at the windows, or they sell stuff outside of their house, which was fun. We got one of those stones that you just saw. They even have a Mannekepis replica, which is the famous statue from Brussels. There was a nice harbor where we spent some time and walked up to the firehouse, and then we found a place to have some nice lunch, and we were happy because this was the last day they were open for the season, and we had our first smørrebrød, which was really good. It's the dark rye bread, an open-faced sandwich. You can have it vegetarian-like, which Tim did, and I had with raw meat. Then we visited the nice church. What you see a lot on Funen Island is that inside the churches they have boats hanging from the ceiling. And all of these colorful houses that these towns in Denmark have are just amazing. It's just like walking around in a fairy tale. Beautiful. We even climbed a tower to have a nice view from the top. Then we went outside of the city, walked in nature because we wanted to visit that little windmill that you see in the back, and we saw some nice cows. Then for dinner we wanted to go to a hamburger place, but Nala was not allowed, so we just took it home and ate it in our cabin. The hamburgers, I have to say, were really, really good. Then on our first night, Tim was excited to make a fire in the fireplace because we don't have one at home, and we got to do that every night. The next morning, on our second day, we started off with more drommeskage that we talked about. This time we got it at the bakery, and this was the full cake that we spent the whole week eating. It was a little bit hard, but it was really good. Then we drove to Odense, the biggest town on Funen Island, and we had our second smørrebrød for lunch near the Hans Christian Andersen Museum. And we loved spending time in Odense. This was not going to be the last time that we visited this city because we'll go back later in the week. But it was such a beautiful town. Again, beautiful churches, beautiful streets with all of these colorful houses. But we always love visiting churches and seeing the difference between churches in different countries. And this one was all out of brick from the outside, and inside was beautifully decorated, and yeah, we just had a really nice time exploring them. There were two really nice big churches in Odense. There were also a lot of nice shopping streets, and of course we love doing some shopping. We found some really nice salt and pepper grinders that we took home. We actually saw them in the restaurant that we had lunch in Odense, which you saw a little bit earlier in the video, and we loved them. We just took them home and as a nice souvenir. Take a look at this golden panel at the back of the church. So many details, so well done. Look at it, gorgeous, stunning. I even played the computer for tic-tac-toe in the streets. This was funny because it's apparently a very modern city where the university does a lot with technology, and so you could battle a computer in the shopping streets in Odense. What we loved as well about Denmark is that they have antique shops in every city, every little village. And antique in this case is second-hand stuff, which is just so gorgeous to just rummage around in. And we found some really nice shops in Odense, but also in the other towns that we visited. Then we had some snacks because we found this shop called Brød, and they had the best cinnamon buns that we ever had. So gooey, so awesome, and very cinnamony. Then for dinner at night, we just stayed in our cabin, got some nice stuff like the traditional Finsk Rigost cheese, which is a smoked cheese that is made on Funen Island, and it was really nice. Then at night we walked the beach again because Nala of course wanted to play. And then Time for the next day, the third day. We started off at the beach, like every day, because Nala loves just starting her day there, playing with the wood, playing with the weeds. We always walked up to a wooden chair, which looked like a fairy tale, a kind of Viking kind of chair with wood carvings and everything. And after this, the rain started pouring in, so we decided to stay close to our cabin and just visited some nice castle kind of mansion kind of things. And then we went back to our cabin just to have a nice quiet evening. And before that, of course, we did some shopping because we needed some more Danish pastries. Like you can see here, these are the wienerbröd, amazing and gorgeously tasty. At night, the sun came out again, so we could have a nice walk on the beach before settling in on the couch. Tim made a fire again, and yeah, we just had a nice night watching Netflix and doing some games. Next morning, again, this is how we started every day. We crossed the street and then walked through a little bush, and then we got to the beach, and Nala knew the way already. She's a very smart girl, obviously. Today it was time to visit the fisherman's town of Faaborg, which is in the south of Funen, and it is again a beautiful town with all of these beautiful houses and gorgeous shops to walk around in. This church with the yellow bricks and the yellow outside, it was really, really stunning. And like you see, this is so amazing just to walk around in these cities, take some pictures. For lunch, we went to a really cute restaurant and had the traditional flagestek, which is like the bacon pork kind of bits, but we absolutely fell in love with this ice cream, which is soft served with licorice sprinkles. Then afterwards we visited Egeskov Castle, which is between Faaborg and Odense, and it's a beautiful castle with a beautiful garden. And they even sell plants there. So we are at the Egeskov Castle, and look what they sell here. They have a plant shop there where they grow their own species. And this is an Irisine red, and it is beautiful. Look at the pink color. It's an indoor plant, and it's very easy to grow, apparently. You can just cut it because it will get big. We are taking this one home because we just fell in love with it. We saw it and said we need to take this home. Awesome. A new day, more food, because I didn't have the traditional Danish hot dog yet, and let me tell you, they are amazing. They are so gourmet, they even have nutmeg in them. After my hot dog, we went for lunch and we had our third smørrebrød at a really nice restaurant in Odense, because like I said, we wanted to get back to Odense. It was such a nice town to walk around in. And this time we went to the open air museum called Funen Village, which is beautiful, and it just takes you back in time, walking around the old houses, old farms, old windmills even, and it was just really nice, and the sun was out, so we had a really nice day there. And they even have some really cute animals. Look at this, so funny. At night we had a walk at the beach, which was one of our last nights, so it was time to enjoy the sun, the beach, one last time before going home. And like you can see, Nala really loves it. On our last day, we decided to take it easy. I went shopping a little bit. I wanted to check out another one of those antique stores and get some really nice food to take home, like this amazing licorice sauce to put over ice cream. Definitely put this on your list. We even found some nice licorice ice cream there as well. Well, thank you for watching this overview of our week in Denmark. Check out our Danish food video, because you will definitely want to see that to get more tips on what to eat in Denmark. And check out our video on the best things to do on Funen Island, Denmark. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.